All right, walk over here with me, because I'm being honest with you. Al,
I'm watching.
This guy touched my career on such a different level. He taught me how to prepare for a big league game, to face guys such as yourself. Nobody loved being in the cage more than Chipper. And I think for me, what I want to get into is, in today's game, you're getting just bombarded with numbers, launch angles and exit velocities. And you hear guys like Chris Bryant, Josh Donaldson, Daniel Murphy, they hashtag no ground balls.
Right.
That's their philosophy. They want to hit the bottom half of the ball, elevate everything. They don't care about topspin and anything.
Right.
I think my question, I think the people at home would want to know, what were your keys? I mean, I know them, but what were your keys when you were standing in the on-deck circle?
My keys, well, you know, we're sitting here.
Scowl on.
We're sitting here.
Get
we're
locked
sitting here talking about things that I try to work on. The most important thing that I always tried to do was to keep my eyes as still as possible. It is the single hardest thing in life to do, to hit something coming at you, you know, 95 miles an hour, round ball, round bat, hit it square. All right. So if your head is moving, all right, and I had some movement in my swing. We did the toe tap, okay, but you'll see in my transfer the head does not move. So okay, guy, quick pitches. I know you had trouble with the toe tap from time to time. Okay, abbreviate the toe tap. All right. So the head doesn't move, the eyes don't move, and you're able to try and square it up. Now, we have a T right here, which brings back some great memories for me, because this was where I lived, all right? And I would try, you know, we got those batting tunnels under there. Nothing into the top. Nothing into the top.
Now everything's into the top.
Right. I saw a stat last night on TV that Chris Bryant had the highest launch angle. It was like 19 degrees. I'm like,
how do you even know that? Right?
So he hit the highest homers? I mean, is that what you're saying? He hit the balls that, like, went the highest? I don't know what that means. Your job is, my job when I was hitting, is I wanted to create backspin. All right? So how do I do that? I hit down on the ball and I hit line drives right into the back of the cage. If I have any kind of hook or topspin, the ball's not gonna carry the way I want it to. So I work on coming down on the baseball. And that creates backspin. That gives you your right launch angle.
And guys say today they're not trying to create backspin. They say backspin gets caught up in some of these fields. They want to just hit it square. With it's unbelievable. But I think for me, like you talk about having a still head, were you trying to stay inside the baseball? Were you the same from the left side and the right side, or did you do two different things?
My approach to hitting was my strength was getting extended. Okay, so if, say I was facing Al, you like to throw the cutter in on me right-handed. Okay, so I would take the plate. I would move off the plate.
Get over there.
Okay, so if this is the plate, here's where I would normally stand. If you were great on the glove side, okay? You could dominate the glove side, but your arm side, you were more inconsistent, all right? So I would move off the plate and make the inside corner, the middle of the plate, and anything I saw inside, I would spit on, all right? And if he wanted to throw me the two-seamer or the four-seamer out there,
take it.
I got to tip my cap. Yeah. I can't cover both because he was too good.
He wasn't.
He was too good.
He's in the book.
He was too good.
He is in the book.
But I had an approach like that, similar with a lot of guys. You know, Andy Pettitte was the same way. I would approach Al and Andy the same way. Lefties, you know, or when I was hitting left-handed, I wanted the ball out over the plate. Okay, so I would wait on, if I was facing Brownie that day, I would give him the cutter in. Anything inside I would give him, but out there, that was mine.
Is that sitting on pitches, guessing? I hear about guys that they don't want to sit on.
He was a video junk.
Did you sit on a pitch? I was going to throw you a boatload of cutters.
100%. 100%. If a guy's out pitch was his changeup, at crunch time, I would be sitting all over the changeup.
I got to tell a story real quick. We're in Montreal. I just get a cup of coffee in '98. 3-2 his first at bat off Mike Thurman. I'll never forget it. 3-2 changeup. He taps it back to the pitcher. He runs down to first base. He comes in. He sits next to me. I'm just excited to be sitting next to Chipper Jones. And he said, "Hey, kid, he throws me that pitch again. it's going deep. I'm going deep. Right? Your third AB to win the game, 2 men on. He threw him the changeup again, dead center.
Because,
Montreal.
I mean, if you have success against a young hitter, all right,
yeah, you got to prove it that you can hit.
you got to prove to these guys that you can make an adjustment and that you're going to hit it. So if a guy gets me out with a changeup early in the game, why am I not going to be sitting on that at crunch time, later on in the game? Most guys just think,
Now, is that different than
pitchers are brain dead heavers and they're just going to keep throwing them fastballs?
Is that different than being a guest hitter as opposed to sitting on a pitch?
I feel like that's being disciplined. It's not guessing; it's sitting and waiting on a pitch, and that discipline, is
going to
really pay dividends.
Insights like that in Ball Player by Chipper Jones.
I got to read your book.
Hits the market tomorrow. Look for it on Amazon.com.